So today I just want to go ahead and pull out an archive video that was done by me and a couple other students. We were students over at the DuBois Business College, and it was the John Russo movie making program that we were a part of, and what we had to do was put together a documentary. And the group of students that I was a part of, we chose to go ahead and highlight the DuBois Great Fire of 1888. And what I want to do is share that with you guys today. I want to share it with the DuBois community, and just one of the archive videos that never really got a chance to really share it with a lot of people. And I hope you guys enjoy the video.
This is the fire company today. With over 450 members and 5 separate departments, they are always ready and always willing to protect the city of DuBois from a devastating tragedy. But it wasn't always this way. June 18th, 1888. 160 businesses were destroyed in the Great DuBois Fire. But with the miracle, nobody lost their lives.
DuBois Fire was in 1888.
It was a fire that devastated the town of DuBois.
They could see the flames at 1:30 clear above the 3rd floor of the building.
It started down around the railroad tracks.
They're not sure if it started from somebody putting coal oil on a cook stove, or whether it was a train passing through that caused a spark to fly over and set it on fire. They're not quite sure. No one really wanted to take credit for it or blame for it.
Fire spread rapidly. They tried to dynamite a couple of buildings, but until they got the dynamite set and put off the buildings that already caught fire, and that just spread the fire worse.
A couple of the bars moving their whiskey up the street, and this became a real problem because some people started eyeing up these barrels of whiskey as it was being moved up the street. And John E. DuBois came over and went out and procured an axe and broke the heads of the barrels open and left it run down the gutter of the street.
The DuBois Historical Society, located in downtown DuBois, is a shambled wall which survived the fire of 1888. Along with the wall is a display of the early fire companies.
At that time they had no fire suppression, no fire companies, or no water sources to fight fire, which gave the turnaround of the fire suppression system and the reservoir being built in the city of DuBois.
The fire department today is much better equipped than it was in 1888.
There are 475 firefighters in the city of DuBois Fire Department, which encompasses 5 companies.
The men and women of the department constantly put the department and the needs of the community above themselves, above their own needs, and above their families a lot of times.
In 1888, it just had pretty much bucket brigades to put out the fire. Today we have 6 engines, a ladder truck, and a rescue truck.
The DuBois Volunteer Fire Department rescue truck, it's a 1991 Ford L8000. It's equipped for rescue vehicle.
There's underlying water lines and hydrants at about every single corner. So it's real easy to obtain water in large quantities. Plus today you have fire engines that are pumping anywhere from 500 to 1,500 gallons per minute, which is a lot of water.
There's also an 8-bottle cascade system on it that will fill approximately 120 or 30-minute, 4,500 pound breathing air bottles that the fellas use on their backs whenever they're going in to fight the fire.
Each company has their own training night, and throughout the year we have 2 department drills in a year, 12 months time. But each company is responsible for doing their own company drills.
And each company does individual trainings 2 to 3 times a month, and then we do intercompany drills several times a year.
On Rick, you either have 8 students or 7 students.
What's going on here today is this is the DuBois Fire School, and what they're doing is they're training new guys on how to fight fires. This is a big concrete building, and there's 2 burn rooms, one downstairs and one upstairs. And what they do is they take pallets and straw and light them on fire, and it's to simulate what a real fire looks like. in this building, it's a little bit hotter and a little less smoky than a real fire, but it gives them a real good feel.
If you come inside that orange cone, you must have your helmet on.
The DuBois Volunteer Fire Company holds an ISO Class 1 rating. There are only 2 other companies in the nation to have the same title. So with the advancements in the equipment and the dedication of the volunteer firefighters, it's easy to say that Great DuBois Fire will never happen again.